Welcome to another episode of Ross Says What? Ugh, man. Yeah, it's tiring doing this. It's tiring. I didn't realize how tiring it is. It's very tiring. Yeah, like doing this channel. Um, we will have tonight. We will have tonight about 10 o'clock. Live unboxing. Uh, my hoodies, the t-shirts, and the mask. They're coming in today, finally. So I'm excited about that. Uh, gotta like, what I'm gonna do is, because I haven't booked it yet, I'm gonna give options for my birthday. What should I do on my birthday? I'm gonna give three options, three places that I want to go, and whoever has whoever whatever has the most votes, that's where I'll book. We played Little Shop of Horrors last night. That was fun. Uh, it was a fun day. It was a really fun day. Tired today, of course. Uh, I liked being on that Little Shop of Horrors game. I wish I could have been on there longer. I don't know how long I would have actually stayed on there, but it seemed to have a lot of it seemed to it seemed to give a lot of play. It really seemed like the bonuses are like the main game itself. It doesn't really pay that well. But if you get the random features and the bonuses, that's where it pays. I nearly got the the Aubrey progressive and the Seymour progressive. Nearly, man. I know. And I was saying number three. Oh, I was saying number three. I was like, I wish I was like the car dealer guy. Be able to like see where see where the computer put that. You know, it was number three. Is the only way I could possibly think of where the card where the guy would have went if I would have rewinded the live stream like when it was going when they were flipping the cards before I picked it. Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I was pretty sure it wasn't 1 and 2. Two would have been good too. 2 and 3 would have been good. The problem is there's just not enough people in the chat, like giving me, helping me out with the game. Like those type of games, you need people to help you out pick. That's what's fun about the game. I like that game. Games like that are fun. Games like that, I would literally sit on. I know my gut was telling me 3. Ugh. I had my chances. That machine was good. I don't know what the odds would have been if I would have kept playing. If I would have lost all the money or not. I don't know. I don't know the odds. It's 100. It's over 100 spins. I don't like playing that game. I don't like playing the game during the day. Oh man. I don't like playing during the day. Ah. Yeah, I did a lot of filming. Did a lot of filming this trip. Pretty good. Got I gotta say, like being on a being on a gambler's budget is I'm doing pretty good. All in all. I figure next trip we're gonna spend more money. I figure next trip I'm gonna spend more money than I did this trip. This trip I was holding back because I also went to I also went to Atlantic City on Monday and Tuesday. So it was like it wasn't even 7 days apart. What time am I going home? Um, in the afternoon. No live gameplay today. I don't mind low rolling because it's more fun and you get more play out of the games. Certain games are better to low roll than high roll because it just makes more sense. And in certain games, it doesn't make any sense to low roll. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. I left all my I left all my clothing at work. Oh God. I'm gonna have to go back and get it today. Like, as soon as I'm gonna have to go back and get it like As soon as I get back to Queens. And I'm gonna have to go get. I'm gonna have to go get my. Either that or I can wait till tomorrow. Depending. See, depending like what time I get back into New York. Uh, yeah, I left. Like, see, that was my whole plan. My whole plan was to come down here, do like a couple live streams, um, play some new games, feature some games, and what I gotta do is I gotta ask the people downstairs. I gotta ask them downstairs. I gotta ask them downstairs about my birthday celebration dinner. If I could use it in another state. They really don't have these tier multipliers. That's the problem. How do you expect somebody to get back to a diamond club? I mean, you got it. You literally got a whole year, but I'm not gonna get it in a whole year. I'm not gonna get this diamond club this year unless I seriously start betting higher. Like that Buffalo Deluxe game, I bet $3. I ended up getting the bonus. I ended up picking like the bonus with the 2 times and 5 times, the green one, and it paid out pretty good. Maybe I should have picked out. Maybe I should have picked the one with the most games. Because you know what it is with the Buffalo Deluxe Fast Cash, you could in the bonus you could also get the Fast Cash Mini Minor Major Progressive, which is good. I wanted to play the Karate Kid game, but they're not gonna get that here at all. Everlasting Gobstopper, they put this in the worst spots. They put it right near security. So when I was streaming the game at Bagada, I was right in front of the security. I'm surprised I didn't get. I'm surprised I. I'm surprised they didn't come shut me down. And I'm really surprised. I was like, I'm really surprised I didn't get shut down this time. Or nobody like came up to me. See, what my thing is, I'm trying to play enough at each casino where where I could like maintain stuff. But it's kind of hard. I saw this guy betting $25 a spin. I saw this guy betting $25 a spin on uh, Dragon Link Dragon Cash. And it was on Happy Prosperous. And he got a shitty bonus. I felt bad for the guy. I should find out. I should find out when Top Dollar Mike is going live at the Golden Nugget, but you never know. You never know when people are going live. You know? You know, it's what it is. What it is. Ugh. Yeah. So Bagada was nice yesterday. The buffet was really nice. Uh, Golden Nugget was nice, even though no food places or anything was open. You know, and I don't know what the giveaway at Tropicana is today. They said player's choice, but I don't know what that squad is. You know, the problem is with Tropicana, right? It's two different cards. You got Caesars, Harris, one card, right? Diamond Club, regular. Then you got Tropicana, which is a local. It's not. I thought it should be all linked up. So weird. Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be like. Shouldn't be like that. I don't understand. If they're all part of the Caesar property, right? Why is it? Why is it different? Why is it with the Tropicana, right? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And the Wi-Fi there sucks. Like seriously, I didn't have any. I didn't have any bad reception in Bagada or Golden Nugget. I don't think I was on Wi-Fi for either one. I really don't think I was on Wi-Fi for Golden Nugget or Bagada. Unless I was and I did not know. You know, I don't even know what places are open today. But it's funny. It's funny. It's like I use my free play for my food comps. So when I get down here, so you know it works out. It works out pretty good. But you gotta make sure you play enough, or you like, or they like, or they say you just took, or they say you done play enough. You know. Well, I know at Caesars I played enough. They say that, well, it's not based on how much money you spend. It's based on how long you're at playing on the machines. It's not based on the money. That's what they told me one time. That's how they count. It's that and it's coin in, coin out. So if literally, if I would have stayed on Little Shop of Horrors until I got a really good progressive, like, or really like, if I decided, well, let's stay on this Little Shop of Horrors for 2 hours straight, and just like keep doing 75 cent bets. Eventually, we would have got a very good progressive. I don't know if anybody's ever done that for a whole live stream, staying on one machine for the whole live stream. I've seen it with premieres, but I never seen it. I never seen it with a live stream where somebody stayed on the machine for like their whole live stream. Because I do know is if it's a 75 cent bet and it's a Little Shop of Horrors and it's a volatile machine with like all these progressives and bonuses and random features. It's such a fun game. Yeah, I know Ross Baby does it. Ross Baby, he does it, but he doesn't low roll. He doesn't low roll like he switches up his bets. He'll literally sit on the machine like 6 hours, 6 hours, and then finally get that major to drop. I don't know. I don't know if people would understand what I'll be trying to do if I was to do that. Stay on the machine for like stay on the machine for 6 hours. I'd probably have to have a ton of power banks with me. Then I would have to have at least a couple $100 because I know in the first 18 minutes I must have did close to 60, 70 spins. I mean, we did make a profit, almost $5 on 18-minute gameplay. Um, we had what two we had a whole bunch of bonuses, and we had I mean, yesterday was a shitty day. Like it was raining, and I mean, I got to eat at the Bagada buffet. That was good, and I got to eat at Hooters. That was good. Yeah, I mean, when I go to Vegas, I don't get anything comped. So just to go to Vegas, you need to like pay for your airline flight, which is your most expensive thing. Your hotel room is like if you're like a diamond member or whatever, it will be comped. You know, it'll be comped out, or it'll be like $10 a night, whatever. And then your food, wherever you decide to eat, you can go to Denny's, which is a cheap place to eat. Like anything outside the casino is better, is is cheaper to eat than inside the casino. Anything outside, like if you decide to like big flip coins. What's up, big flip coins? Could if had a great win. Yeah, I mean, like it could have been really big. I mean, nothing tops my biggest win ever on low rolling. It's gotta be the bad game. It's gotta be twice. $1.76 bet. Twice. And I feel like that major's gonna drop, but I don't want to take the chance. That Marvelous Mouse with Coins game, it looks like a copy off of. It looks like Dancing Drums and the Bad Game combined. What I was seeing was when Melody 61 played it. One one thing, you gotta pick the progressive. The other thing, you get the games, and another thing, I don't know what the other thing does. If you get all three, it's I don't know what happens if you get all three to open up. I don't know. Like the theme based games. I feel like Karate Kid, um, Little Shop of Horrors, The Mask. The money is in the bonuses. It's not in the actual game. It's actually in the bonuses and progressives, if and the random features. That's what makes the game so much fun. You know, that's what makes the game worth playing. For me, Little Shop of Horrors is a fun game. I mean, if somebody to play on max bet, you need to have at least $400 in that machine. If you're gonna max it out at 375 a spin, you need at least $400 in that machine because $100 is gonna go. $100 is gonna go quick. 375 bet. Unless the plant, unless the plant is like about to burst. If you get, if you get, if you get the plant and you come to the machine, the plant is big enough. All you have to do is burst them. What I noticed with the Little Shop of Horror game and the bad game, it's best to those games is I feel like it's I don't know I feel like it's good to low roll those games because the progressives is where you make your is where you actually make your money. It's not the actual game itself. Like the bad game is all about the bags. It's all about the bags and the progressives. Little Shop of Horrors is about the it's about the random features and the bonus game, which, as you know, our good friend Wayne Slot, God rest his soul, uh, played Little Shop of Horrors on 75 cent bets, and it was one of his premieres, and he had a hand pay on 75 cents. So it can be done. It definitely can be done. Because I feel like somebody must have hit the Seymour one already because it was only five. It was only like 500. I don't know what they max out on. I don't know what the game maxes out on, but each different bet, your progressives all go up. Your mini, your minor, your major, and your grand. They all go up. If you get all the wilds, that's like $20,000. And you could get that. You could get that on. Hey Brian, see how are you? You could get all those wilds on 75 cent bet. I don't know if that has ever been done. Even the Jeopardy game looks great. I mean, it's just like, but $6 a spin. See, if you bet a dollar, you can't get the bonus round. So they said in order for you to get the bonus round, you have to do $6. That's the minimum you can do for the bonus rounds. That's where that's where the real money is in that game. If you ever watch SD Guy 1 2 3 4 or any other persons play that game, the the real money is in the bonus round. But also, if you get the triple double diamonds, that's where it pays too. Yeah, I really don't know. Yeah, like Wonka, like they just had it in a bad spot at Bogota. I really feel like they had it in a bad spot. It's a fun game. I played it before. I actually, I actually hit my biggest win on Wonka was at the D, and the Wi-Fi sucks. So I don't have the copy of the live stream. But I remember like live streaming it, and I won like over $400 on it. It was like, or I was on nickels, and I was betting what 750 something like 750 a spin or something like that. This has to go back. This has to be go. This has to go back before like I had a lot of people started watching my channel. Believe it or not, I have a lot of international people starting to watch, so that's good. And you know what? Yeah, we're building the channel back up. We got a lot of gamers watching too, which is good. And we got people from that my channel's getting recommended, which is good. I want to I want I want things to be recommended. So it's like that's great. That's great to feature a game on your channel, not not a video, but to do it live is even more fun because you get the reaction of the crowd and to help you with the game. I mean, I personally could have done I probably could have done an hour on the game, but I don't know if that $100 would have lasted an hour. I don't know if the machine would have went cold or they like I don't know. I'm not too sure if it when it went cold or if it would have stopped paying. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, the two progressive games, and I exploded the planets, wasn't really that great. And then the other ones were pretty good. Man, the Seymour would have been good. Oh, it's okay. Can't kick yourself over something you can't kick yourself over something because that's not the first time I've screwed up. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun, Brian. Like if you were to bet $1.50 on the game, right? That means you have to have $200 in the machine. 75 cents is $100. $1.50 is 200. 225 is 300. Um, Max bet is 400. Because what you want to do is you want to give enough for at least 100 spins. So 100 spins. I never did this before. Well, I actually did. I was. This is a day I hit that major at Bagada. I was on Sahara Gold Lightning Link, and we did 100 spins. We were minimum betting. Then we went over to Lock Link Nightlife, and the game wasn't paying. Eventually, we got stopped, I guess, and then got away from that problem, right? Then we went over to the bad game, and like 20, like less than 20 spins later, we got the bonus, and we hit the major, and we got out of there. That was back in October. Last time. See, my thing is usually on a Tuesday I would play my last game, and I would usually Tuesdays are my day. But since I'm ahead, there's no need to beat the clown. There's no need to There's no need to beat the clown up. There's no need to give back the money. Especially if I'm still really trying to book a trip to Vegas. If I definitely want to do this. I'm 50-50 on this because it's not the flight that's the problem. It's the location. It's a location. I would pretty much have to go from New York to New Jersey to get the flight, and then I would get in Vegas the same night. And I would only be there for a couple of days. I mean, it would be a great thing to do. Yeah, it would be a great thing to do. But I mean, to come down here, it cost me the bus fare. Let's figure this out, okay? It cost me the bus fare, cost me food, the Jersey, the hotel thing, whatever, the 520 something a night. So in order to go to Vegas, I think it's because I'm not gonna bring too much with me. Because if you're only going for a couple of days, you bring a little bag, a little bag in a book bag, and you don't bring a lot of stuff. Because what happens is when you go to the airport, they search through your bag and then they end up taking out your laptop. Oh, hold up, right now. Yeah, they end up taking out your laptop, and then you have to They say, "Well, we found your laptop. That's great and all. It was at JFK Airport." I was like, "Okay, it was good that you found it. You should have reminded me to put it back in my bag." So yeah, I went to Vegas 3 times last year. Remember, was during the pandemic. I went in March when the pandemic was first starting, so nobody was wearing masks back then. Okay, I went in June. Some people were wearing masks. I went in July. It was a ghost town, and there was people wearing masks everywhere. Even the performers on the streets, they were wearing masks. And June and July are some of the hottest months to go. March is a nice month to go, but it rains a lot. It literally rains a lot. Last time I remember I went in March. I stayed at Rio. What a dump, right? I stayed at Rio. I didn't. I played there for a little bit. The machines were tight as hell. Um, and yesterday, my first game I was playing 1 to 4. I played Panda Magic. I played 1 to 4 boost. Then I played Panda Magic. After Panda Magic. I went over to play Golden Century. That really didn't pay out. Then I went over to play Buffalo Deluxe, the fast cash one, and that's where I made back my money. Then we went over to eat at Hooters at Tropicana. We played Happy Phosphorus. We stuck a 20 in the machine, cashed out at $5 above, 25. Then um, then I went over to Bagada. This is a recap of my day. Went over to Bagada. We had $10 in free play. Stuck a 20 in the machine. Was playing Willy Wonka. Left that machine, you know, ahead by $20 or $30 from my original 20, whatever. Because they say when you have like a certain amount of free play, you should also put in $20 or $30. Whatever the free play is, you should put in either $20 or $40. So it adds up. And let's see what else. So we played I think we played like 4 or 5 games. We went from original 20 with the free play, built that up. Eventually we got down to 0. Then we went to go eat at the buffet. Then after the live stream, after Simon's premiere, right, which was pretty cool, pretty okay. I went to Golden Nugget, and we decided, well, let's. I decided, well, instead of me doing a video, I decided to do a live stream of just one game. So we did Little Shop of Horrors. See, it doesn't. It's not the how much you spend in the casino. It's what you can bring to the table. Um, I did not do this channel for. I didn't do this channel just for gambling. I did this channel to. I did this channel for my. I did this channel to show you guys what Ross says what is about, and what our movie theaters are back open March 5th. I'm excited about that. So that's a big thing. because I'm a big movie buff. Because I never know what to do on my days off, and I will go to the theater. I don't know how it's gonna be 50 people per theater. I guess they're gonna have the HPA filters, but I'm excited about that because there's a lot of movies. Well, there's movies that are gonna be coming out that I'm gonna be one. I do want to watch. They have a new Tom and Jerry movie coming out. Um, today the 23rd. Today is the 23rd. So, um, the new Punky Brewster reboot is out. Today's the first Nick game with fans in attendance, which is really good. And I'm excited about the near future. Okay, I'm excited about you know people getting vaccinated. Um, Things starting to open back up. Life as we know it starting to get back in order. People want to like go to events, and people wanted to go out to eat, and people can eat inside. And the casinos here now are 35% capacity, and which is great. And eventually we'll have live shows back here, and we'll eventually have slot tournaments, which I don't know how they're gonna do that. I mean, I think they could have slot tournaments. I think they would have to social distance each person from the machine. It'll be. When am I gonna get my shots? Not today. I'm not gonna get my shots today. Yeah, and so it keeps free play coming, or they cut. See, when Bogota was running yesterday, it was free play mania. So between hours of 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock, randomly you get $10 in free play. It's between those 6 hours. So you don't know when you're gonna get that free play. It just randomly come up. So what I did was I had $10 of free play, but I stuck a $20 bill out of my wallet into the machine because I wanted to give Wonka some gameplay. So I was figuring, well, 75 cents. So how many spins are we gonna get out of 75 cents? We can get 40 spins out of 75 cents on $30. So there was a possibility that maybe we were gonna have hit nothing, but we did actually we did it better than expected on that machine. We had what we had three of those bonuses in 8 minutes. I'm telling you that I've had some fun on this trip. I really did. Like Happy Prosperous was really nice to me. That first night, the Sunday night, I had 7 bonuses within 25 minutes. Um, Little Shop of Horrors was good. Willy Wonka was good. Wonka, I like him. Um, Buffalo Deluxe Fast Cash was nice to me. Yeah, Happy Prosperous has been very good to me lately. He's been my friend. He's like been my he's been my really good friend. Like the Happy Prosperous, Happy Prosperous, Happy Prosperous. Been like been my extremely good friend. He's and seizures have been really they've been really good to me. Like the and a nickel. So yeah, I got. It's great when it's great when the machine hits. And what was so nice to me was, hey Brad, what was so nice to me was I gave up It says like after my dollar spin, I gave up the machine to this lady, and she switched to pennies. I was like, oh. And the next spin she got was a bonus with 2 minis and a whole bunch of big ones. I was kicking myself. This is like the second or third time that I ever gave up a hot machine to somebody else. And next spin, they got that bonus. After I got done with my bonus. Freaking kills me. It kills me, like, why? What should I have said to the lady? Should I have said to the lady, well, let me cash out my ticket and let me do a backup spin before you take over my machine? Or should I done a backup spin and then cash out? See, that's my problem. I don't know when the machine's gonna go cold. I've had a machine. I was playing high stakes, and you're gonna see this firsthand. I'm gonna release a video tomorrow, okay? Of high stakes. I played for 8 minutes straight. You know, I played for 8 minutes straight. I went from 100 to 0 in 8 minutes. Couldn't hit for squat. Even if I was low rolling the machine, I don't think I would have got a single bonus on that machine. I want to test out my theory one day. I want to test out my theory. I want to play all the Dragon Links, all the Lightning Links, and low roll each machine and see if I can get any bonuses or if it's not going to pay out anything within 200 spins. Because as you know, me and Jay Real, we did this thing last summer where I was at the Cosmopolitan and he was at his place. And we were doing 50-cent bets, and the longest I was ever on the machine was Panda Magic, Cosmopolitan, an hour and a half. I went from my original money up to $300 in an hour and a half. I was playing on pennies, then I bumped up to 2 cent. It started getting cold on pennies. And eventually bumped up to 2 cent, and then it got hot. I had so many bonuses that day. That was like one of my funnest. That was like one of my funnest days ever. Being on the channel. And the realest of the real, Jay Real, is an awesome dude. Awesome dude. Blessings to Jay Real. Nothing but respect for this guy. You know, he's such a good guy. I mean, he's more of a real gambler than I am. I'm not. I wouldn't call myself. I wouldn't call myself a real legit gambler. Even though I like to play, but I like to see. My thing is I like vlogging more than anything else. I like to vlog, and this is what this channel went into, me vlogging, videos, walks, video games, slot play, travel, mukbanging, reviewing the hotel rooms, movie reviews, the What Squad, Friends, and so much more. Trips to 7-Eleven at Laughing Out Loud. Trips to resorts, which is a shit casino. Because here's a big difference. You come down here, right? I went to resorts on $200. Couldn't hit, right? Couldn't hit. Nothing was hidden. Down here, you can bring $200. That can last you a long time. The Class 3 casino is so much better than the Class 2 casino. Class 2 casino, you need to bet higher in order to win. Class 3 casino, you don't have to really bet high to win. Because you have a lot of games, a lot of different games you can play. They even said in the Dancing Drums, I saw this guy get a hand pay on 880 bet on Dancing Drums, the regular one, right? I said to him, I was like, how many games you got left? He's like, got two or three. I was like, I guarantee you're gonna get a hand pay. Because you had the 880 bet, and then you picked you picked the one with the most games. So it was good. I totally liked it. Could have we played Little Shop of Horrors for a whole hour yesterday? Yes. Yes, we could have. Would we have gone from 100 down to 0 in an hour? I don't know. The first 18 minutes was pretty good. We had some decent bonuses, but it could have been really, really good. I know if I would have got that Seymour, what I would have done was I would have went out to High Limit Room and we would have played Dragon Cash. If I would have got that Seymour, I would have took the 500 and whatever I had in the machine, and we would have went in the High Limit Room and I would have played 10 cents on $5 bet spins on Dragon Cash in the High Limit Room. Would we had got paid out? I don't know. It's a happy phosphorus. And what happens is on Dragon Cash, because you can't just play that game with $100. It's because $100 on the Dragon Cash, Dragon Link, it's only gonna be good for like 20 spins. Is there a possibility? Is there a possibility that you get hit in 20 spins? I don't know. I don't think so. Usually, like with that game, Dragon Cash, Dragon Link, you need at least to have $500 to start the machine. And what I've been looking at with Slot Club 500 is they don't stay on the $5 bet for long. What they do is they go on the 5. They have 500 and this is their rule. They start $500. $500. That's their thing. That's why they call it Slot Club 500. $500. Right? So what they do is they mix up the bets. They don't stay on the same bet the whole time. They mix up the bets. They go $5, $10. Then they play 12.50, and they see what's playing. And I like what they're doing. I need to have a confident I need to have a confident gambler like that. Like the wife's the one. The wife is the one that is good at, is the main attraction of the Slot Cup 500. Like she she's very fearless, I would say. I mean, she'll probably yell at me for having all this money. You know, like I really I played. People are like, well, you really didn't play that much on your streams, but you got to remember, just because didn't play so much on my streams, doesn't mean I didn't film a lot of footage. I was here. I was also here on President's Day. I did 2 live streams. I was here on Monday. I was here. I was here on Monday and Tuesday. So I filmed a lot. You know, I filmed a lot. So in between 7 days, if you have $40,000 to gamble on slots, you have that confidence, Ross. When was the last time you started with $500 on a machine? Never, never, ever, ever. I always start with $100. Always start with 100 and try to build. And never start with 500. I can't do it. Would it be better if I did it like that? I don't know. Would it have made a difference if I would have had what $1,000 into? Would it have made a difference? You know, I be me, they be them, but I respect their channel very much. I just like the whole idea. I like the whole idea because I can't do it. I can't do it because I don't have the budget. I don't have the budget to do it, and if I did have the budget to do it, I would. I probably would do the. I probably would do it if I did have the budget and I was back at work at the garden. I would definitely do it. I would definitely I would definitely do it twice a month. You know, like I don't know. I'm just happy. Oh, I'm just happy. I'm just happy to like always get out here with money and stuff. You know, leave a lot of we more money than I came with, and get the comps and the rooms and give out some wristbands yesterday again, and a lot of the last 7 days. Yeah, the last 7 days we've been here twice in the last 7 days. Because remember, we were here Monday and Tuesday, and we stayed at Hard Rock, and we played at Hard Rock and played at Oceans and played at Caesars, as I remember. Okay, and I filmed a lot that week too. What time am I leaving? Going to be leaving. I'm going to be leaving at like 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Oh, I've had a good trip. It was a good trip. like I would say every time I was down, I wasn't out. So that's important to know. One machine doesn't pay. My I think my rule is you have $100 in a machine. If it doesn't pay after a certain amount of time, you leave that machine. You don't keep feeding that machine. Even if you're like very compulsive, you know? You know, like see like difference is, okay? I call this fun money or funny money, right? This money that I have is not doesn't come from my work. It doesn't come from it. It comes from gambling. So it's called funny money for me. I think the free stuff is a good thing to have, but it's not really free because you're playing the slots to get some. You're playing the slots to get the points. But it's hard is like when they don't have the tier multipliers. That's what's really hard to get the points. That's why they have the tier multipliers on the weekends, not during the week so much. It's like they would have it during a week. I would have a shot to get it. They have the multipliers, but not today. Like I have to like you have to look at the promotions every month because they send you the booklets in the mail. So you just say this: if I have $45 in free play, right? What I need to know, learn, right? If you have $45 in free play, you need to match that $45 with a $50 bill. So then they can't say, well, you didn't spend, you only used your free play and you didn't use your own cash. This is what I'm learning from Jay Real. Jay Real is a good teacher. He's a very good teacher. He knows a lot about the games and the slots and stuff like that. You know, he's a very good at teaching. I mean, his way of playing is different than others, but there's no really good, there's no really right or wrong way how to play a slot machine. You're just pressing a button. It's up to the person. It's up to the individual that's playing the machine when to know when to either cash out or move, get off that machine. I've had times when I've been on a machine when it's hot, I get off too early. When it's cold, I keep feeding the machine. You just never really know when that machine's gonna go off. Like the bag game is a prime example, okay? Even though the bags look like they're full, doesn't mean that it's gonna spin. So it's an all random number generator. So we don't know exactly if the bag's gonna spin or not. I love my locals. They have some freaking plain titles and other machines. Some titles that just take from everyone. Optimization in casinos is helpful. What I also like to do is for the people on the West Coast that haven't been to Atlantic City, is if I go to like certain casinos, besides being in the casino, I like to do a tour around the areas that you eat and stuff. That so maybe if you want to come to Atlantic City, now you have a feeling. Well, since you've seen Ross says what plays at this casino or that casino or this casino, you know. because I played at every casino here. I would say the worst casino that I played at is Resorts, but but it's the best casino for me because I remember I was getting a bonus on every game. Like Buffalo Grand, here's a prime example. Okay, 75 cent bet. And I only hit for like maybe $6 at Harris. You know, it's all about it's all certain games is all about the bonus. It's all about the progressives. So even if you do a max bet on Buffalo Buffalo Grand, doesn't mean you're gonna do very good in the bonus. It's all random. So you gotta really know your game. Like with the Buffalo, the Gold Heads. Yeah, you can make more money by maxing out your bet, but that doesn't mean you're gonna get those gold coins. 1 to 4 boost, another prime example. Um, you go low roll and still pay out pretty well. You can high roll and the machine might just go cold. Lightning Link, Dragon Link. You can low roll and do good. You can high roll and do good. Um, the list goes on. When you talk about the myths and debunking the myths and stuff like that, nothing for nothing, right? Well, who should be talking about this stuff? Is people that actually go to the casino, that do this for a living, like Payline slots. Okay, I will watch him talk about slots with his friend on his slot talk because he goes to the casino a lot, and he knows because he plays a lot. He doesn't just low roll; he does high rolling too. So yeah, Charles from Payline Slots is a good example of a slot talk channel. A good example of a slot channel, but he also has a slot talk show. It's called Slot Reels. So yeah, I would recommend him. I would recommend him to watch for if you wanna learn more about the slots. Also, another good channel to watch, which they know a lot about the slots, would be NG. NG, yeah, NG. Now, if you want a fun channel, I would recommend watching SD Guy 1234. If you want a channel, if you want a channel that exposes other channels, you know where to go. Casino News Radio with Dan the Man's a good show. I like what he does. It's pretty. So yeah, so it all depends like where I'm staying and where I'm playing. All depends like my bankroll and w- with the price of the rooms, right? I wasn't gonna stay at Hard Rock this past time because they wanted $70 a night. So I went with the Harrah's. I could have stayed at Tropicana. I could have stayed at Caesars. But I also get Golden Nugget, and I also get Bagada. Nearly 777. Great strategies in money management. Good slot channel. Yes, right. Nearly 777. Yeah, the low roll with the 1 to 4 games is great. If you make the accidental 720 bet, like what I did on President's Day, um, you never know. Sometimes those high bets, you know, come in bunches. You never know. I think if I I feel like these slot machines are like the first 10 minutes of a movie. If the first 10 minutes the machine sucks, it's like with a movie. If the first 10 minutes of the movie sucks, I'm gonna leave. But if the first 10 minutes of the movie's great, I'm gonna watch the whole movie. In the last 3 years, I've only walked out of 2 movies that I was like, literally, this movie sucks. I was like, I'm glad I'm an AMC A-lister. I'm like, man. I'm like, this movie bites. I just can't with this. When will I start my AMC A-lister back up? Will most likely be April. April or March. That's when I'm deciding to start it back up. Why would I? Why would I? Why would I do $20 a month? Well, you gotta realize AMC A-lister is a great thing because you get ticket, you get you get popcorn and soda for your birthday, which is great, and you also get discounts on the food at the movie theater, right? And you also it's just a really good thing to have. They give they let you see 3 movies per week. So for $20 a month, and you can see 3 movies a week, and 12 movies a month for $20 a month. Studio Movie Grill is best. I like the movie event analogy. You know, like yeah. So our movie theaters are supposed to be going to be back open March 5th, right? I'm excited about that. I really am excited about that because, as you know, I am a big movie watcher. I do like traveling to the movies. I have a movie theater that is down from where I live in the Bay Terrace. I have one in Fresh Meadows. I have one in Manhattan. I have movie theaters all over the place. So I'm always looking at what movies are coming out, and I usually bring my own food with me into the theater. Is it gonna be a little bit more strict? I don't know. I don't know like how more strict it's gonna be, but they literally can't go in your bag. If they see you bringing in the food, they can tell you no food and drinks in here. But if you literally have it in your book bag underneath a whole bunch of clothing, they can't see shit. I know before I start City Field, I'm gonna have to get one of those see-through book bags because they don't allow any any bags that you can't see through because they're gonna do temperature checks. You have to wear your face mask, temperature checks, and so on. Am I excited about? going back to work at Citi Field. Yes. How am I gonna work the schedule? Well, certain days I can't work there. I can't work there Sundays, and if if it's an early game during the week, I can't make it unless they let me come in at 12. Like the early games are a problem. Unless those games like they let me come in at 12 o'clock, it's a problem sometimes. I mean, to maintain my seniority, I have to do 41 games. In order to get my bonus, I have to do 70% of the games. That means 70% during the week and 70% in the weekend. Will working interfere with your gambling schedule? Um, yes, it will. It will interfere. Will it help? Yes, it will help. Um, it would definitely help. It'll help a lot. Because as you know, this channel is not funded by the casinos. It's not funded by advertise. It's not. It's not funded by. It's funded pretty much by me. So anything that you see that I'm putting in the machine, any money you see that I'm putting in the machine, that's coming straight out of my pocket. I'm not getting paid by the casinos to play. I'm not getting paid by advertisers. I'm not getting paid by no sponsors. So anything that you see on this channel, video games, mukbangs, casinos, trips, it's all out of my pocket. And I give big respect to all the other channels that, okay, that spend out of their own pocket to make the channel great. I feel like you do your channel the way you should do it. Nothing for nothing. I I don't have any hard feelings towards those channels that the casinos do pay them and their advertisers and um sponsors and stuff. Good for them. But my channel, I would say 100% of it comes out. 100% of it. 100% of it comes out of my pocket. I am about as real as you're gonna get. Um, I might not have a big channel. I might have a lot of haters, but I'm not fake. By far, I'm not fake. I care a lot, and I seriously want to make this channel more international too. Yeah, many are monetized, super chats, and monthly subscriptions. Tell you the truth, the super chats and the monthly subscriptions do not help me at one bit. What's been helping me was my gameplay from the casinos, my wins. That's what's keeping me afloat from keeping coming back. If I'm not winning, how the hell gonna if I'm not winning, how the hell am I gonna play? Prime example, okay? My friend Jay Real, okay? Nothing for nothing. Guy did great on Saturday, right? Other people tell him, well, maybe after your stream you should have just went home, right? He's not gonna listen to you guys. He's not gonna listen to you guys. He's gonna do what he wants to do. because you can't tell a gambler how to spend their money. They're not gonna want to listen. So they're gonna do what they want to do, okay? Because either they worked for that money or won that money, but they're gonna do what they want to do. That's the honest truth. You can talk to any gambler, right? And they're gonna hate. Why don't you set up your monthly subscription? I already have a channel membership. I don't do Patreon. I don't do Patreon. I feel like it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time because I only have so much free time to do this channel. I do Instagram. I do Facebook Live. I do TikTok. I do Twitch. But I don't have time for Patreon. I do have channel membership from 99 cents to all the way to $9.99 in this channel. Um, I do have wristbands that I give away. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get it where I can start selling my merch, but I'm having a hard time getting the merch with the link and stuff like that. I'm also trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel more. I have my locals. I have Atlantic City and I have resorts right now, right? Eventually, I'm gonna have Foxwoods, Mohegan Sun, and Wind Creek. Eventually, when I get the buses out there, right? Which are really nice. Wind Creek, I would do more. Wind Creek, I would is a hard casino to play at. I've done well there, yes, but it's a very hard casino to win at. I played there plenty of times. I didn't even play dice this time. I haven't played dice in a couple of months because I just don't have the patience to be at the dice table when somebody's just like messing around with the dice. They kept throwing the dice, throwing the dice, throwing the dice. I figured if I go to Vegas, I will play dice. Many of the slot channels make their money through YouTube and subscriptions. Only use slots has their platform to make money and create YouTube channels. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that because I don't have that platform. I don't have that. I got look at this. When you screw up with one person, right? Everybody else leaves. Everybody else doesn't want to be around you anymore because they feel like you're bad karma or a bad influence or bad this and bad that, right? So I hate I hate bringing things up from the past because I don't like to talk about it. But a lot of things were screwed up the last couple of months, and it came to fruition, and it's sad what happened, and it's sad. Not friends with certain people anymore. It's just sad in general. I like being friends with those people, but you can't you can't dwell on the past. You can't dwell on things that is out of your control. You can only look forward towards the future on what possibility that you could possibly do. Could I could I do another live stream today? Yes. But what's the purpose of doing another live stream today when you're already ahead? You know? What's the purpose of doing another live stream, another casino stream when you're already ahead? Isn't the whole purpose about winning is when you're ahead to get out and then come back another time and then play again? Or is it well, we got all this money, what are we gonna do with this money? We don't need anything for our apartment. We don't need any food for the house, do we? I don't know. Like, do we need to buy anything? I don't know. What do I want to do for my birthday? I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. Do I want to go to Vegas? Yes. Is it going to be difficult to go there? Yes. Is it worth going there? Yes. So why am I not booking why haven't I booked the flight yet? Is it a price? No. Is it a location? No. Is it a timing? I don't know. What would I do in Vegas? There's a lot of stuff to do in Vegas. There's a lot of casinos to play at. There's a lot of it's not just cosmopolitan. There's a lot of stuff to go visit. Just you can't live stream at all these casinos. That's the whole problem. Certain casinos, they're gonna be on top of you. Like I remember Rio, when I got in trouble, security like shut me down. After they shut me down, many great and well-priced restaurants off the strip. Yes, that's right. Off the strip is great, but I can't stay off the strip. I have to stay on the strip because all the stuff that was on off the strip, is not safe for me. If I was going with a whole bunch of people I would know, then I would stay. Then I could stay off the strip. I just don't play. I just don't. I can't plan my trips around other people's schedules. So it's like I know Lucky Dog's gonna be in Vegas. Um, I know Lucky Dog's gonna be in Vegas very soon. I know Gambling Granny. Oh, oh shit. Gamble Granny's gonna be in Vegas first first week of March. And Vegas is great to go in March. Daylight savings time falls on my birthday. But the problem is my birthday falls on a Wednesday. I would need to get off. I would need to tell my boss in advance that I can't come in that Wednesday. In order to or in order for me to get the flight back the next day. Or to get back there by Thursday. Is it possible that I could do this? Yes. I don't know what's really holding me back. I don't know what's really holding me back with a lot of the stuff. I really don't know. Not leaving Las Vegas. Many things to do in Vegas, and Stefan does a great job of giving suggestions. Yeah, I like those Vegas channels. I like the Vegas channels. Today is Taco Tuesday, right? Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Ugh, man. Gotta figure this out. See, that PayPal is great. Where was the Little Shop of Horror game? Were you at the Golden? Were you at the Golden Nugget at that time? Yes, it was at the Golden Nugget. They have it. They have three machines at the Golden Nugget. I would say, oh, oh shit, man. I would say that was like that was one of my funnest machines I've played on this trip. Willy Wonka was fun too. I like the Willy Wonka because you have the two different bonuses. Um, is that the only casino with that game that I've seen? I don't know if they have it at resorts. I only seen it at Golden Nugget. I didn't see it at Hard Rock, and I definitely did not see it at Oceans. Ross G. Who's Ross G? So yeah, thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. I will. I'm always careful going home. Yeah, I don't want to get home too late. Well, my package is coming at 9 o'clock today. I mean, it takes some time to get back to New York. It's a travel. I'm telling you. And by the time I get back there, I'm usually tired. I remember when I went back to went back Tuesday night. I didn't get home till like 12 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I was tired of the next day for work. Ha ha ha! I can't move to Jersey right now. I can't do the movie yet. Would I do the movie? Yeah. I just can't do it right now. I always said, in order to come down here, in order to come down to Atlanta City, if you're traveling from New York, you need money for the bus ticket. You need money to stay at the hotel. You need money for food, and then you need money to gamble. So right off the bat, you need about a little bit more than $100, unless you get your food comped. Unless you have food comps. And some places they don't allow you to put your free play into your food comp. They only allow you to do your free play. Caesars is the one property that allows you to put your free play into the food comp. I don't know many properties that let you do that. I really don't know many properties that let you do that at all. Yeah, but tonight we'll be doing unboxing. Sometimes I'm looking for the offers. I'm definitely looking for the offers. I haven't come across any of the offers yet. Yeah, I'm up. Gonna go there. I'm gonna go there next time. The prices are reasonable for a casino. Yes, they are. So is the pizzeria here. Oh my god. And the chicken and fries place. Oh my god. The chicken and fries place is good too. I like the chicken and fries place. What I should have done, what I should have done yesterday, right, was I should have done, I should have found out what are the progressives on the Little Shop of Horrors on all the different bets. You know, I got a new one. I got a new Ross says, you just made the list. I got a new one that I made. I can't wait till it comes. Oh yes. Got my mask, my hoodies, and my t-shirts. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right on. I'm so excited. It's exciting when you when you put in when you make something and it looks so cool. It's very exciting. So yeah, we're gonna take this 8 more minutes, and then I'm gonna clean up my clean up my room and start getting ready to go. Cause it's gonna take me a while to get home. It's gonna take me it's gonna take me like 2.5 to 3 hours to get home. Because then when I get back in New York, I have to get a Metro card. What's the story? I don't know what's the story. Story is I'm gonna be leaving here soon, Charlie, and when I get home, I have to put my food delivery away. I have to win, W, win, 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 W W W W, win. We don't. Yes. My last 4 streams, I won all 4 streams. My last 4 streams have been winning streams. What I hit Little Shop of Horrors. I hit Happy Prosperous. I've hit Willy Wonka Everlasting Gobstopper. I hit Buffalo Deluxe. I've hit Golden Century, Panda Magic, Wonder 4 Boost. You know, like no hand pace. Not chasing hand pace. Will I? I don't think so. I'm just not interested. You know, if it happens, it happens. I can't chase. You can't. I can't chase something that's not gonna happen. If it happens, great. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. It'll happen when you least expect it. Like our good friend Jay Rail, he was playing at his casino right the other day. He was just on free play. He switched his bet from a 10-cent denom 250 bet over to a penny $5, and the major came down, the minor came down, the mini came down, all the big balls came down, and it was right underneath a hand bait. Next spin, he did a backup spin, he got another bonus. Then he went in the high limit room and got another bonus. He left there with a plus 11 or something like that. Then he went to the casino the next day, and the casino sucked. Nothing was hidden. Then he said after the stream, that he lost the rest of the money. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody does what they want. It's their money. Leave it as is. I like his channel very much. I like how he plays. I wish I could play like that. I just can't. Yeah? No, I did not hit hand pay. No. Hand pays are hand pays are like hand pays are very rare on this channel. Fun is fun is more real. Um, I lost reception. You going to Vegas? 50-50 on that one. 50-50. If I could get the right flight, that's the thing. That's the thing. If I could get the right flight, it's not the money. It's not the money. It's the flight. I have to. I have to. I have to. I have to see if I can get the right flight. You're going in July. I hate going in July. It's too hot. I was there in July. It was really too hot. July is torture. I remember I was walking from Paris to Cosmopolitan, and the hot air was blowing on me. It was disgusting. And like you couldn't be outside for more. Flights are cheap now, yeah. No, I'm headed home. I'm not gambling again today. I gamble with a. Tell you the truth, I gambled a lot this week. In the last 7 days, not even se- yeah, I went. I was here Monday and Tuesday, and then I came back Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday again. So it's been like a full cycle. It's hard doing it back to back weeks. It's very difficult because not only did I do the live streams, how did last night after the shop at horror? I went back to the kid. I walked back to my casino, and I went to sleep. I lost reception. Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors. I would say go to Golden Nugget and play it. Um, it's definitely a very volatile machine. It's definitely worth playing. You know, and yeah, it's what's up, Real Tween slots? It's definitely worth playing. I wouldn't recommend maxing out at 375 unless yeah, unless the plant is totally grown. If you have to build up the plant, if you have to build up that plant, I don't know. But if he's totally grown, maybe there's a possibility. Is that Golden Nugget and Everlasting Gobstopper is at Bogota. And the Modest Mouse coin game is at Oceans. Every casino's got something different. So every casino every casino's got something different. Here, what am I up to today? I'm gonna be going home. I'm gonna be going home. I have unboxing tonight. That's good. Lucky Buddha, 60 cents. That's great. Yeah, Lucky Buddha's a hard game. They do have at the Golden Nugget, they have Lucky 88, the newer one. That I am up. I am up on money, not down. Up. I'm not much of a gambler. But here's the thing. If a machine's hot, I will up my bet. If the machine, what I notice is, if a machine gives me multiple bonuses, I won't stay on the same denom. I will up the bet. Prime example. I was playing Happy Apostrophes, and I noticed I had a couple bonuses, right? I switched my denom to the next denom, got a bonus there. Switched it to the next denom, got a bonus there. Then I skipped one denom over to the next one, got another bonus. What happened was, after I got my seventh bonus in 25 minutes, right? I did not do that backup spin. I gave up the machine to this lady, right? And she changed it from dollar down to pennies. And she ended up getting two minis and a whole bunch of the big ones, right? If she would have kept it on the dollars, oh my god. uh, it's like that time I was on Dollar Storm. You need a bracelet? What you need to do is email me at Ross R Abraham 139 at gmail.com with your name and address, and I'll send you wristbands. Or if you're ever in the casino that I'm playing at and you see me, I give out wristbands too. Yeah. How many would you like, Brian? You would have to email me your name and your address, and I will send you them in the mail. Because it's like every time I come down to Atlanta City, you're not off anyhow, so it's kind of hard to beat up with you. Am I? One more time. RABRAHAM 139 at gmail.com. What I also could do is that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write it down in the chat. I'm gonna write it down in the chat. I'm gonna pin it. What do they call it? Pinning it? My wristbands are like this, and then in the inside it says subscribe to Ross Says What. It says subscribe to Ross Says What in the inside. I have the orange ones I never reordered, but the pink ones I have. So I should have it on my about thing. That would be a good idea. Save a lot of time. Let's see. Yeah? What's up, Jess? This should do it. Yeah, well, we learned a lot today. We learned that we learned that oh my, it was delivered. Oh, great! Your item was delivered in or at your mailbox at 9:46 a.m. on February 23rd. All right, sweet, nice. I got it. I thought I had to wait till tonight. Sweet. This this is exciting. Finally came. I did go to the Golden Nugget. Yeah, that's great. It took like 2 weeks to get this all the stuff delivered. But I finally got there. Over 2 weeks. You know, so game plan. Gonna end the stream. Gonna clean up this room. And I'm gonna start heading out because I wanna get the bus. I wanna get the Ginny and I wanna get the bus to go home. Cause I'm not gonna get home until like I'm not gonna get home until about 6 o'clock at night. But thank you everybody for coming in. And thanks for watching Ross Says What.